Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Alright, look. Hit the like button, hit the sub button, and hit the notification bell. You understand me? Subscribe to my channel, join this Fisk unit army, and get Fisk unit tough. Now listen. I'm giving Sleepy Joe an A for the draft. I'm giving him an A. I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm going to skip the preambles. I'm not going to give you a 2-minute speech. I'm just going to get straight to the point. The man gets an A. Very impressed by Sleepy Joe, what he did in the draft. Okay, he's back to being the boss. As those of y'all who've been subscribed to my channel long enough know, I think he looks like Lucky Luciano. I've been calling him the boss. But ever since the trade deadline, he been Sleepy Joe. Okay, he pissed me off at the trade deadline, and I never got over that. But it's all good though. That's water under the bridge. What's done is done. He's redeemed his honor. Okay, he got us some great receivers. He got us a corner, which we desperately need. Okay, y'all got to remember, right? Besides our run defense being pathetic, okay, our run defense couldn't stop a peewee team. Just call it what it is. All right, I got some like cousins that's like 9 or 10 that can run on the Giants right now. I promise you. I can go get their team and run on the Giants right now. So besides that, our secondary, once Adoree got hurt on a punt return, our secondary was atrocious. It was horrible. And even when Adoree came back, it's like, it's Adoree and who else? Cordell flies in the slot. He made a couple big plays versus Minnesota. Shout out to him. But we had Fab. Fab filled in admirably. I would give Fabian Moreau credit. He filled in admirably last year. But he, you know, you know, it's like, all right, okay. You ain't the answer, though. If the answer is Fab and we ain't talking about rapping, you asked the wrong question. So we needed a Deontay Banks. Let's call it what it is. We needed a guy who could not only replace Adoree in a year, maybe 2. We might bring Adoree back, who knows. But we needed to get younger at that position, and we needed a guy who fit Wink's system, who can press, get physical, and run with the best of them. We got that. Shut down corner. Darrelle Revis type stuff over here. We got that, okay? Then we needed a center. The interior of the offensive line of the Giants was soft. Okay, I didn't smash box as soft as the interior of the Giants offensive line. Like, I done swam in some good pussy, and it's in the Giants offensive line is softer than that. I promise you. I promise you. So it's just like, at the end of the day, Glowinski is okay, but he's not great. All we have is Andrew Thomas and hopefully Evan Neal. So for us to get a center in the second round who's going to be plug and play is an A+. That's an A+. I mean, let's call it what it is. This guy Michael Smith is going to be a freaking plug and play guy for the next 10 years. Okay, I know a lot of y'all wanted Linderbaum. A lot of Linderbaum fans last year. This guy could be just as good. Let's call it what it is. This guy could be just as good as Linderbaum. He's going into an offense with 2 bookend tackles and a veteran guard in Glowinski. Now, there was a guard. I forgot his name, but there was an elite guard that was there at 57 as well. But we went with the center. I'm cool with that. All right, the Eagles have like the most dominant interior on the planet. Washington has like the most dominant interior on the planet. So the good Lord knows we needed a center. All right, so we got that. And then for the main event, the showstopper, the Rob Van Dam whole effing show of the draft, we got Jalen Hyatt. We got a burner. This guy had 6 touchdowns versus Alabama. I haven't seen him yet. I got to go watch that. I might do a reaction video on that. You know, we got that guy. We needed a receiver. The word came out that he may have tried to trade for Zay Flowers, but that didn't work out. That's fine. At least Sleepy Joe was awake. trying to make moves. I appreciate that. He traded up to get Deontay. He trades up to get Jalen Hurts. We got what we needed. We needed a corner. We needed a receiver. We needed a guard or a center on the offensive line. He did that. So, I don't understand how high it fell to the third round, but hey, I'm not going to complain about the blessing. So, we got another burner. A guy who's going to kill the Cowboys. I'm sure y'all saw the clip of him in Dallas, and the Dallas coach is trying to play him. You know what I'm saying? The Dallas coach is out there disrespecting him, saying he can't run routes, saying you are what you are. Them Dallas coaches going to regret that. I'm going on record right now and saying this boy Jalen is going to smoke Dallas twice a year for the foreseeable future. I can see it now. Like, they're going to play that clip of them coaches telling him that he can't run the route tree, that he's only good for speed. They're going to be playing that clip for the next decade. He's never going to let that go. He is going to smoke Dallas twice a year for the next decade. Watch. Know what I'm saying? So, that's dope. And then we got the kid out of Oklahoma, the running back Gray or Gary, whatever. We got him 1,300 yards. Guy can catch the ball. He's not a change of pace back. That's not what he is. You can't be a change of pace back. You run 4.6. He's not a third down back. He is a Saquon. He's Saquon light. What I mean by that is he's a guy that you can run on first, second down and throw him the ball on third down. He's not a Breida or he's not a Devontae Booker who we had before. This guy is a true third down, all-purpose back who, if something would have happened to Saquon, he's Alexander Mattison. There we go. He's Alexander Mattison. He's the Alexander Mattison of the Giants. For those of y'all who play fantasy football, right? Anytime Dalvin Cook get hurt, freaking Alexander Mattison is the play. It's Alexander Mattison. We can't wait to play Alexander Mattison the minute Dalvin Cook get hurt. That's what this guy's going to be for Saquon. If something happens to Saquon, this is a guy who could come in and play every single down. If Saquon needs a break during the game, this guy can play every single down. He's not a change of pace guy who can only catch. It's not his job. He's literally an all-purpose back, A-plus pick. So overall, I love the draft. We filled a lot of holes. As far as competing with the Eagles, I'm going to speak on that later this week, bro. That's Daniel Jones and Dable. You know, we could do all the videos, or the Eagles got this player, or the Giants got this player, or Dallas got that player. But guess what? On Sundays, this fall, is Danny and Dable versus that bozo and Hurts. Oh yeah, let me do a little dance in the camera. Let me do a little head bop in the camera. I can't stand Sirianni. He's got the most punchable face in the country. That's what it is. It's Dable and Jones versus McCarthy and Dak. It's Dable and Jones versus Rivera and Sam Howell. That's what this comes down to. All these extra defensive players and all this other, that's cute. But it's a coach and quarterback league. Bottom line. And come Sundays, that's what it's going to come down to. So, it is what it is. Shout out to Joe Schoen for having a great draft. I feel better about the team now. Every Giants fan should feel better about the team. We good, man. And shout out to my boy Dable for lighting that vape on camera. Shout out to Dable. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fisk Vegas, and I approve this message.